dice on the tray. You wield a sword made of foam. You learn that there are more of us. You're not alone. You move pieces on a board of tiny sizes and shapes. You are here in the now. You are here to escape. Planning to be home soon and staying out until 2 with a bunch of old friends that you never knew. A structure that somehow makes the night even more fun, and you can swing a great axe and not hurt anyone.
Gamers, gamers, dice in hand, you know we're rolling for. Gamers, gamers, when you have a board, you're never bored.
You are building a town or you're fighting a troll. The unlikely comeback from the last minute row. You are traveling through time or you're building a train. You can feel new folds forming in your brain for things you'll never forget, from worlds that aren't even real, from the way that sharing it all makes you so proud, makes you feel, for the way the characters you play are much bigger than the figures that you brought to finally being yourself when you're someone that you're not.
Gamers, gamers, dice in hand, you know we're rolling for. Gamers, gamers, when you have a board, you're never bored.
It's that losing is fine, but you still hope to win. It's that we'll do our best till we can be in the same place again.
Gamers, gamers, dice in hand, you know we're rolling for. Gamers, gamers, when you have a board, you're never bored.
Hello, welcome to Gen Con Online. I am Peter Adkison, the chairperson of the board of Gen Con. I am so excited to be welcoming you gamers from all over the world to a groundbreaking version of Gen Con Online in 2020.
And I'm David Hoppe. I am the president of Gen Con. You know, before we open up Gen Con Online, I want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you, our fans, our attendees, our captains, the entire community that has stood by Gen Con while we've struggled through these tough times. You know, whether it's been rolling over your badges or buying great merch like my dragon tee here, or just providing words of support, that is what's really meant the most to us. And that's what's kept us going during these really, really challenging times. You know, it's been a tough road for us and for everyone in 2020. In the early part of the year when we were struggling with the pandemic and trying to figure out what was going to happen, there's some really scary days and events were canceling all around us. And we started wondering, you know, was there ever going to be a Gen Con again? Were we going to be around for the future? And it was gut wrenching. You know, we finally had to get to that decision where we had to cancel, and it was really, really tough. And then, of course, our team, we had to unwind all this work that we'd put in to bring Gen Con to you in Indy in 2020. And those were the darkest days, I have to say. But then we got this idea of like, how could we do some kind of community event? So we were thinking in April, hey, how can we bring everybody together and do something that was something like a community celebration? And as we were planning this, someone said, you know, we could run ticketed events. And then we started thinking about, well, we could do more with Gen Con TV. We could do merch, and we could do social, and we could create a store. And it was suddenly then that Gen Con Online was really born. But at the end of the day, it's really you, our fans, who have brought Gen Con to life, Gen Con Online to life. You breathe spirit into everything that we do. You give us the inspiration. And so for that, and on behalf of the entire team, I want to thank you.
Yeah, nicely put, David. It's getting a little emotional here. So, you know, one reason it's so heartbreaking to think that Gen Con might not happen this year is because Gen Con has such a long tradition. You know, Gen Con started in 1968 by Gary Gygax in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. It had 96 attendees. And here we are over 50 years later. It's been held not only in Lake Geneva, it's been in venues like University of Wisconsin Parkside. Then it moved to Milwaukee, and in 2003, it moved to Indianapolis, where it's been home ever since. For me personally, my first Gen Con was in 1992 when I was an exhibitor with my new game company, Wizards of the Coast. We were all excited, and I haven't missed a Gen Con since. I love this convention. It's a part of me at a very deep level. So when Hasbro decided to sell Gen Con 2002, I bought it, and it has been my pride and joy ever since. So the idea of Gen Con not happening this year, well, that was just something we couldn't let happen. So we decided to go virtual. I admit it took a while to get excited about this. You know, we had to go through, I think, a grieving period, but I'm so glad that David and his team, which I'm so proud of, rallied around this idea, and I am proud of what we're doing here. And speaking of which, what are we doing here, David?
So you're asking, what is Gen Con Online? Well,
Yeah.
it's exhibitors, it's events, it's streams, it's games, it's goofy dances. You know, really, it's everything that you love about Gen Con, maybe except the will call lines, and even dragons. Oh, well, look at this. It's Genevieve, our favorite dragon. Hey, Genevieve, how's it going? Are you ready for Gen Con Online? Awesome. Hey, so what are you going to be doing during Gen Con Online? Are you going to be checking out our merch? Are you going to be buying anything? Like, what's your favorite Gen Con merch? That would be the Genevieve plush. Of course, of course. Are you going to be tuning in for any of our streams? Like, what's on your menu for streams? Well, first the dance. Yeah. All right. That's good. You've been busting some moves. Anything else? Are you participating in any events? Oh yeah, Magic Sword. Yep, they're doing a D&D session, and I believe they're doing a live DJ set. That's gonna be pretty awesome. Well, here to tell you also, thank you, Genevieve. So good to see you. To tell you also about some of the other things that are happening with Gen Con Online. We've got Mike and Kelsey who are going to give us a bit of a tour. Take it away, Mike and Kelsey.
Hello, everybody. It's me, Kelsey DeRozier, your community manager for Gen Con Online, and I'm here with Mike.
Hi, I'm Mike Boozer. I am the customer service manager for Gen Con, and we're going to take you through some things today on how to get a badge and get your events.
Sweet. So let's go on over to the Gen Con Online website and take you through everything you need to know.
All right, we're going to start with signing up and making sure you have an account because you need one to get a badge. So in the upper right, you'll see a sign in where you can sign in if you already have an account, or if you don't, there's a listing there on how to get an account and sign up for Gen Con. Once you have done that, you will want to go over to the left to the Get a Badge link and click on that and go claim your badge for Gen Con. Once you've signed up and have a badge, you can then go and grab any events that you want to go to at Gen Con. Right under the Get a Badge link is the events, Get Events, and you can click on that and it'll take you to a page where you can filter events by days or times or types of events or keywords for events. You can search for the events there, and then you can claim those events, put them in your cart, and buy those events, and they will appear on your account. It's usually a pretty simple thing to do, but we do have some help for you. We have a couple FAQs. First, we have a FAQ that will help you with customer service issues and issues on refunds and those kinds of things. But most things go to customer service at gencon.com if you have issues with your account or with events or signing up for events or any kind of refunds that you might want for events. The other is much more of a Gen Con how-to page for events on how to contact your Gen Con GMs or EOs, event organizers that is, and that FAQ will help you with those kinds of things. So 2 FAQs to remember. One is just click on events, and the other is going to the event FAQ. And that's how you can sign up for Gen Con Online and sign up for individual events.
And I have the glorious job of taking you through our Discord server and the thing that everyone is excited about, our Looking Glass. So if you go to our Gen Con Online main page, you're going to see a tab here for Discord. When you click on that, it'll run you through everything you need to know for your first time on Discord. If you're unfamiliar, don't worry, we've got you covered. And now I will take you on over to our Discord server. Our Discord server has a ton of stuff for you to check out. Once you read through our rules and click one of these cute reactions here, you'll get full access to our server, where you'll find a ton of different discussion groups where you can talk about your favorite things. You can find an FAQ for events and also lots of folks here to help you with any event questions you might have. And you'll find Mike over here at our help desk for any during event questions that you'll need to find out. In addition to that, we also have platform support if it's your first time using many of these platforms like Roll20, Fantasy Grounds, D20 Pro, or we have a whole section here for pin trading, for the dance party, for the film festival, and a spot for open pickup gaming. If you love the experience of being at a physical Gen Con where you can pick up your favorite game and play it with friends, you can still do that at Gen Con Online too. So make sure you check that out and make sure you come visit with us because it's going to be a lot of fun. But now I'm going to take you back to show you, drumroll please, it's going to be very exciting, the Looking Glass. So this, ladies and gentlemen and non-binary pals, is the Looking Glass. You can see our galaxy here filled with all of your favorite vendors, exhibitors, authors, and artists, and there's a lot of ways you can check these guys out. Over on the left-hand side, you will see a way to filter and search what you're looking for. Let's say you only want to check out our exhibitors. All you have to do is click exhibitors, and it will just show you our exhibitors. If you go up to one of these tiles and click on it, our exhibitors, our artists, and our authors have made a special little page, a little card for you to check out what they're doing for Gen Con Online. It also includes many promotional items that they might be putting out, or special events, special demos that our good friends and vendors and exhibitors are doing. So make sure to check out the Looking Glass if, like me, you come to Gen Con to spend way too much money on board games and books. Well, that is all we have for you for Gen Con Online. We hope to see you there, and have a great Gen Con, guys.
Well, that was great. A big thanks to Kelsey and Mike for putting that together. Hey, Peter, you know, charity partners are a big part of Gen Con, and this year is no exception. Through the years, the Gen Con community has raised more than $300,000 in donations, which is absolutely amazing. Our two 2020 partners are going to continue with us, roll over in effect, to 2021, and they are...
Take This. Take This provides mental resources, guidelines, training, and support specifically for game developers and the gaming community.
And Trinity Haven. Trinity Haven is an Indianapolis-based housing program for LGBTQ youth at risk of homelessness, emphasizing education, job training, and life skills.
And also special for Gen Con Online 2020, we have proceeds from our event ticket sales are going to I Need Diverse Games. Yes, we do. So here is a video telling you more about them. Check it out.
Hi, my name is Tanya DePass, director and founder of I Need Diverse Games, a Chicago-based nonprofit. And what we do is we get people in the industry and hopefully keep them in the industry, be that video games or tabletop. We do things like send people to the Game Developers Conference every year through their scholarship program. We help events like VectorConf, Game Devs of Color in New York City, and try to get people in the door and get them there. I am also dedicated to getting more people into the tabletop industry, where there seems to be a greater need for people of color, visible and out queer folks, and a place where people can call home. And by doing that, we have events. I try to be as visible as I can, both in this space and in the video game space. I want to say thank you for your support of I Need Diverse Games. And, thank you to Gen Con for your support this year. It means a lot. Normally, we'd all be hanging out in Indianapolis, but it's not safe to do so. So we get to hang out virtually this year. So thanks for letting me be part of the opening ceremonies and part of the events. I'll see you on a couple panels and in a couple games this weekend. And I want to leave you with our motto, which is there's room for everyone at the table, and pulling up another chair just means there's more people to roll dice with. So thank you, Gen Con, and have a good day.
Peter, I think it's time to get this online party started.
Yes.
You know, our big fuzzy dice, I think they're locked away in some abandoned salt mine in Indiana somewhere. But is there something else that we could do?
Oh yeah, we will not forego the traditional opening die roll of Gen Con. This is a tradition that goes way back to the earliest years of Gen Con. Usually we're standing in front of a big stage in front of the exhibit hall. Many of you out there watching have probably been in that room right before we open the exhibit hall. And so I just got to take a moment and imagine that I'm in that exhibit hall. I'm looking around at all the smiling, joyous faces. You're out there. I just can't see you. Oh, I missed that. Okay, so if you're ready for the big opening dice roll, we have our dice. David, you got your die?
I got a red die.
Okay, we're gonna do this funny little move the camera thing. So we're gonna blow the illusion. See, there's the big ball, and okay, so here is how you doing?
I'm good.
You about ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. The opening die roll of the convention. I got a 5. Oh,
I got a 1, but you got a 5. That's good.
Well, David, I think you get a re-roll with a 1.
Okay.
This is for
That's
charity.
what we often do.
Yeah.
Here comes again.
Yeah.
There we go, 6.
Oh,
right on.
Oh, that's high. Oh my goodness. Okay, you've got to be careful with those re-rolls. Okay, well, now I got to move my camera back up here and recenter it with the whole backdrop and everything. Hopefully you can't see the edges of it. Okay, so the opening die roll results was, oh, that's the wrong way. There we go. Was an 11, which means $1,100 of additional money for the charity. I think it's for the
Right. I Need Diverse Games.
I Need Diverse Games. I do. So that's
Excellent.
great. Okay, so there's our opening die roll of the convention. Let's see. When will we see? They're going to see us again on Sunday. Is that right, David?
Sunday, yes. We'll be live to close out Gen Con Online right here at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time.
Excellent. All right, so everybody have a great show. Now, again, if we were in front of the exhibit hall at this point, you know what's next. I would be calling Kevin Priest up to the stage, and he would give a safety speech about when the doors open. And I think it says, walk, do not run, do not run. We can hear the chanting. I can almost hear you all chanting it. Well, this year, obviously, we needed to do a little something different. And I'm also going to underscore, be patient with us. We're trying to figure out something we've never done before, just like every other event that's trying to do this virtual thing. Hopefully we do a great job for you. We really want to do a great job for you. Be nice to us, but most important, be nice to each other. Let's all remember we are gamers and we're all about the love. Have a great time. All right, Kevin, give us our safety tip for Gen Con Online.
Hi, how are you? Didn't expect you to be here. Not here. No one's expected to be where they are right now. We're supposed to be at the best 4 days in gaming, Gen Con in Indianapolis. But we can kind of all get together here on Gen Con Online. So you're probably wondering, hey Kev, why are you here? Didn't you retire last year? Well, just when you think you're out, drag you back in. No, I'm just kidding. It's the very first online Gen Con. How could I not go? I mean, I'm going to be just like you, an attendee. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to do some panels. I'm going to do some events. I'm going to play some games, all within the safety of my own home. So I figured there's a few safety things that we all have to do to keep ourselves safe. Now, obviously I can't tell you do not run, but my wife told me a great one, and that's do not run untrusted apps on your computer. I have a few chores that I got to do, so what I'm going to do is go over all of these safety points with you while I do my chores. Just let me get suited up first. Yep, that's cooking. Never share your personal information in public spaces. Never share more than you need to, which means make sure you're wearing pants in all the Zoom and Skype meetings. Be careful what you post and share. It should be appropriate for all ages. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Come here. Come here. Oh, who's a good... Oh, I know, you're so good. You did a good poop for daddy. Well, not a good poop. Oh, make sure your browsers are up to date. All of your applications, your Twitch, your Discord, they'll have all the latest security features that way. It'll be safer for everyone. I gotta pick up something that's not exactly safe for everyone. Who's a good girl? Oh, if you ever feel unsafe, we've got your back. All you have to do is get a hold of our customer service team. The email for customer service is customerservice@gencon.com. Pretty easy. For immediate assistance, you can reach us on Discord at #help-desk. So normally I'd be telling you about getting great shoes and hydrate and, you know, giving everybody a little bit of space as you walk around the event. But obviously you're walking around your own house. So I'm going to tell you, get up, take a little walk, rest your eyes, get enough sleep. Just take some time to stop and smell the flowers. I think the dog peed over here. It's very simple. You're at the best 4 days in gaming. Although we're apart, this way we can all be together. And we want you to have fun. So with that, rule number one, have fun, enjoy your time, and welcome to Gen Con Online.